On this week's edition of Tutorial Tuesday, I'm going to show you how to start defining your piece by going back over the outline and adding texture to the background. I'll be using tools from my master set. From left to right, we're using a small straight liner, an extra small and small curved liner, an extra small teardrop texturing tool, and a small oval texturing tool. What I'm going to be doing in this part of the process is basically going back over the outline, similar to what I did in tutorial number 4, to add definition to the piece. Here I'm using my small straight liner to chase back over the outline. As I'm chasing, I'm paying attention to the depth of which I'm going and also where I'm pushing the line. If it got a little bit out of whack in the repousse process, I could push it one way or another by angling my chisel to even things up. Again, because of time constraints, I've sped the video up so you can see the whole process in around 6 minutes as opposed to 30. Now I'm switching to my extra small curved liner, and I'm going around the edges of the collar, pushing inwards a little bit to kind of puff them up and really define the edges. Now I've switched back to my small straight liner. You'll notice that I'm chasing inwards towards the piece again. I really feel that this helps define the edges and add relief at the same time. Now I'm continuing on with my curved liners. At this stage in the process, if you were looking to get undercuts, you could angle your chisel even farther towards the piece and really get underneath it. Again, you really want to pay attention to keep your hammer blows consistent, moving the chisel at a consistent pace to create nice, smooth, even lines. I'm just going to continue on chasing until I've completed the outer ring, and then I'm going to move on to the texturing process. I'll start adding the background texture with my extra small teardrop texturing tool. I use the point of the teardrop to get into all the little tight spots, and then I kind of fan it outwards to even everything out. By texturing the background, I'm achieving a few different goals. Number 1, I'm flattening the background. Number 2, I'm adding relief by pushing the background in the opposite direction as the relief. And number 3, I'm adding a background texture that will hold the patina and really make my relief pop out. Now I've switched over to my small oval texturing tool. I like to move the tool around in no specific pattern, keeping a nice even texture across the board. There are many background texturing treatments that you could apply to your repousse pieces. This is just a very easy one that you could do with minimal tooling. Here I've only used my extra small teardrop and my small oval, which I feel can get into most places with just those two tools. Make sure that when you're texturing next to your relief, you don't let the tool jump and damage your piece. Well, that's it for this week's edition of Tutorial Tuesday. I hope you enjoyed. Next week I'm going to start my favorite part, which I'll start sculpting the piece with different planishers and embossers.